I think the Yosemite outbreak kind of reminds us that this virus is at the forefront. We don't have a way of truly treating hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, which is something that one can get after coming in contact with deer mouse populations. So it's just, to me, it was a reminder of how important this research actually is. The main objective of the research that I participated in was examining regional patterns of Cynombre virus infection within natural deer mouse populations, so wild populations. Here, what we would do is lay grids of approximately 10 traps. We would pop them out, lay them down in a line. The processing station consisted of taking the mice and weighing them, checking them for ectoparasites, identifying if they were a male or a female. I had an exhilarating time working with the folks at Fort Lewis as well as San Juan College. I learned a lot about laboratory techniques. It's all book study whenever you're in the classroom and you're, all these hypotheticals, and it's all theory, but then you get to apply it in a real world situation, which really just kind of solidifies what you already know and kind of opens things up. Being that San Juan College is a community college, you have a smaller student to professor ratio, which allows for students to get real hands-on with research opportunities that one wouldn't receive at larger institutes. The professors that I've had in the biology department are amazing.
Goji berry is a plant that belongs to the potato family.
It's the fruit on a plant, Lycium.
And the fruit looks very much like little small tomatoes, and so another name for this plant is tomatia. It tastes somewhat similar to a chili pepper without the hot, without the capsaicin in it.
They are sweet. They're pretty, they're kind of like pea-sized.
And it grows native in the southwestern area of the United States. There's 3 species that occur in New Mexico. And the one that we have in this area here is called pale wolfberry.
This research, what we're trying to get across is that people are bringing in these exotic species that necessarily we don't need them here, because we're trying to figure out which has more nutritional benefits behind them. And actually, through our research, we found that the native species, Lycium torii, had greater medicinal value than Lycium barbrum, which is they originated out of Asia. So, a flavonoid is it's a hydroxyl group. It's into the hydroxyl group, and what it is, it contains the medicinal value. So there's a lot of antioxidants in it, as well as a lot of anti-cancerous fighting benefits. We actually extracted the flavonoids out of the goji berry, and we did this through different techniques, and we actually developed a protocol for extracting these flavonoids out of the plant. These projects do help you for your job field. They get you involved. They kind of get you out of the classroom setting and more independently working on your own things, your own issues, developing your own protocols.
Veronica Evans. I'm a professor of biology at San Juan College. San Juan College has a couple of things going for it. One is the small class size, and then we have really great faculty who have a lot of interest in students and helping students all the time. And then the last thing is that there's really exciting research going on here at San Juan College. I've been collaborating with Dr. David Blake up at Fort Lewis College, and his research is about how to prevent COPD in smokers.
COPD it's chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and it's mainly people who have smoked over years.
There's a chemical called sulforaphane that you can treat lung cells with, and whenever those lung cells are treated with sulforaphane, then they don't become inflamed whenever they're exposed to cigarette smoke. Sulforaphane is a chemical that's found in green leafy vegetables like broccoli, and so my project was to examine the gene regulation that is being affected by sulforaphane. And so we're looking at an inflammatory gene and treating it with sulforaphane, or seeing how sulforaphane prevents that inflammatory gene from being expressed.
And the properties that it has is something that scientists have already known about. But in testing it with COPD and using it for that is something that's not being done anywhere else.
It has such a big benefit to society. I think that that's the really exciting thing about this project. We're going to continue this collaboration and continue to work on sulforaphane research and also do other new projects. And so there's some other cool development in cancer stuff that we have in the future.